One, two, three.
Tonight's matchup, Shawn Michaels versus the Undertaker. What's this? What a ripoff! Unbelievable! What's that cheater up to? He's going to the top rope. Boom shakalaka! What a ripoff! Nicely done! Unbelievable! What moron!
Pin him! Pin him!
Unbelievable! What a ripoff! Nicely done! Nicely done! Hit him! Hit him! What's this? What's this? What's that cheater up to? That gotta hurt! Rejected! It's a total debacle!
Pin him!
Shocking! That gotta hurt! Boom shakalaka! Boom shakalaka! Boom shakalaka. Rejected. Nicely done. Here's the setup. Nicely done. That's gotta hurt. Rejected. Good throw to tackle.
Pin him!
What's this?
Pin him!
What a ripoff!
Exhibition. Diggity dog. Break him. Diggity dog. Break him. Diggity dog. Break him.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to sunny San Jose, California. You're not going to believe what we've got for you tonight.
No doubt, Cole. Tonight's show's completely off the hook as we do it West Coast style.
You got that right. And so are these San Jose fans. They can't wait to see the SmackDown Superstars in action, and neither can I.
He dodged that bullet. This has been a great match so far, and I think it's pretty obvious which way it's going.
Oh, really? Are you willing to go out on a limb and actually make a guess then?
There's no guesswork involved, Cole. But if you're gonna be snippy, I'm just gonna keep my mouth shut.
Wow, if I knew it was that easy, I would have said that years ago.
The thing you gotta remember about The Undertaker is that 50% of his style, his offense, is about getting inside the head of his opponent. If you can keep your cool and keep your head together in the ring with him, you're halfway home.
But you're not taking into account the power and experience of the dead man, Taz. Surely you can't forget about them.
Well, you see, that's the other 50%, Cole. Good luck with that, if you know what I'm saying. By the way, let me ask you a question. You call me Shirley?
That reversal might stop his opponent's momentum dead. A textbook reversal. Can he follow up?
Oh, man, these fans are fired up now.
They sure are. And you know that's going to have an effect on this match.
I gotta tell you, Cole, I thought I had this thing figured out. But now I got no idea how this is gonna end up.
Neither do I, Taz. And I think it's that unpredictability that makes it so exciting.
No doubt, Cole. I've seen superstars get a huge advantage over their opponents and still lose the match because they got sloppy.
Anything can happen in WWE. An entire match can turn on one or two big moves.
And that's why you can't take your eyes off the act.
What a submission maneuver. You must be familiar with this one, Taz.
Yeah, I've been on both sides of it, Cole. That's the truth. And let me tell you, it's better to give than receive. He's going for the submission.
And he might get it. He's got the hook locked in. Oh, my. The submission hold is locked in.
And this ain't easy to get out of either, Cole.
What a reversal.
The ring is alive with the sound of music.
Sweet chin music. Almost as painful as Taz is singing. I think we're hearing the First Amendment in action here tonight, Taz.
It's a great thing to hear, Cole. I'm all in favor of freedom of expression, whether I agree with what they're saying or not. Oh, jeez, look at this. Pandering to the crowd.
Nothing wrong with keeping the paying customers happy while you build some momentum, Taz. This superstar is all fired up, and so is this capacity crowd.
Yeah, well, tell you what, one mistake and we're going to see that fire go out pronto. You know, there's no doubt that The Undertaker is one of the most impressive superstars ever to set foot in a WWE ring. But you know what, Cole? You're only as good as your last match.
How can you say that, Taz? The dead man has proven himself time and time again. I highly doubt that that would change if he lost this match, which I don't think he's in danger of doing, by the way.
Taker's earned his rep, no doubt about that. No one's disputing that. But you gotta know when to call it a day, Cole. There's a fine line between legend and has-been.
I can't believe you can sit here and even imply that The Undertaker might be a has-been. That could be hazardous to your health.
Hey, Cole, don't put words in my mouth. The dead man has been on top of this business for a very long time. But the thing about being on top is there's nowhere to go but down. Man, you just can't put anything over on these fans.
You sure can. They see everything, and they'll let you know about it.
Man, even if you end up winning a match like this, you're going to be feeling it for the next week.
Yes, but that's the case if you lose as well. And having to deal with emotional as well as physical pain is that much worse.
Emotional? What the hell are you talking about?
Well, I've been in the locker room after a match and seen the superstars who don't get their hands raised. You can literally feel the disappointment radiating off. It looks like he's decided to finish off his opponent.
And what a way to do it. A tombstone pile driver.
makes the city so nice, they named it twice. Tonight, ECW comes to you from the Big Apple, New York City.
This is by far the greatest city in the world, and it's always great to be back home.
It sure is. And ECW definitely knows how to put on a show in the city that never sleeps.
Shawn Michaels has one of the most storied careers in WWE history.
Yeah, the Heartbreak Kid has done it all. He's beaten the best in the business.
Yes, but there still aren't many superstars who hold victories over him.
I feel like a real jerk when somebody counters you like that. Hey, you ever thought about becoming a wrestler, or what they call in this company, an in-ring competitor?
Considering the fact that I'm afraid of my wife, I haven't really thought about it that much.
I don't know, man. You'd be tough to catch in that ring. Kind of like a greased-up shaved cat with mayonnaise on his face.
This capacity crowd is making their opinions heard tonight.
There's no mistaking who they like in this one.
A high-risk maneuver in the works from that top turnbuckle. Whoever thought we'd be calling this match together? Hey, partner?
No fool. Hey, not for nothing. I wonder who I got heat with to be stuck with you. Looks like they've come in here and stepped up their game.
Yep, but the ladder of success goes both ways. On the losing side, that means a trip down one rung.
The Undertaker's a legit phenom for sure, but I hope he hasn't bitten off a little bit more than he can chew here tonight.
I think it would take only a single choke slam or a tombstone pile driver to change your mind about that one. The crowd is certainly giving these superstars that reversal might stop his opponent's momentum dead. It looks like there's a beating of the minds going on in there right now. Get it? Beating of the minds?
Beating of the minds. I like that. In fact, consider that line stolen.
Hey, I'm throwing a flag for... And here's a little something for the fans. That's why they love him.
You know what? But who cares what they think? All he's doing here is giving his opponent a chance to recover. Man, his opponent looked like a punk with that counter.
What a night of action, and I have a feeling the best is still yet to come.
I'm digging it too. And you know what? What will make this thing much better is if you maybe just kind of like pipe down a little bit so I can pay more attention to this great match.
We're here to provide commentary. Talking's kind of our job.
Then maybe I'll have to break out my mute button, also known as my fist.
How do you compare today's superstars with those when you were active in the ring?
Not like I'm Ed the Strangler Lewis over here.
He's going for the pin. This could be it.
Ding! Reverse that one. He got it. That double arm suplex is an uphill battle to recover from, to say the least.
He sees his chance. He's going for it. And there's the pin. 1, 2.
Man, this match kind of makes me miss competing in the ring myself.
I wouldn't jump in there right now. Those superstars are really going at it.
Maybe you're right. How about I just smack you around a little bit? DX is alive and well, baby. When those guys are around, anybody can get punked out.
That's why I make sure to keep my luggage under the broadcast table when they're around.
I was talking to one of these superstars before the show, and they let me in on a little secret. You gotta be careful when you're going up there.
Fans brought this. He could pin his opponent right here. What would you normally be doing in a match like this?
Well, by now, I'd probably be in the locker room taking a victory shower, but that's just me. Oh, man, these fans are fired up now.
They sure are. And you know, that's going to have an effect on this match.
The dead man's been at this a long time, but he might have met his match here tonight.
I disagree. He's as effective as ever inside the ring.
Well, on the mat, shoulders down. This could be it.
This is a big risk. Will it pay off? These competitors seem a little tentative in there.
You took the bumps and bruises they did, you would be too.
I guess you're right, partner. Every time you go to inflict punishment, there's a chance it'll be inflicted on you instead.
That would be a really good time to start wearing down a body part. I say go for the leg.
Sound like a manager. You ever considered that career path?
Nah, I'd be too tempted to jump in that ring and start choking people out.
What do you like most about the superstars in there right now?
They don't have an ounce of quit in them. When you have competitors that are determined on squaring off, you know it's going to be a heck of a match.
Something's got to give, but it's getting great to watch it happen. I think we're hearing the First Amendment in action here tonight.
Freedom of speech is definitely a cool thing, and we'll I don't know. He's putting a lot on the line going up there.
What's going through the minds of these combatants right now?
About a million different things. Here's the deal. You got to think several steps ahead of your opponent, especially in this caliber of match.
It really is a game of human chess.
Yeah, and I'm stuck next to the lowly poor.
2. Shawn Michaels is a living legend in sports entertainment.
3. HBK will never back down from a fight, even if it's not exactly in his best interest.
That's true, partner.
He's going up, and what goes up must come down.
The Phenom has left a path of broken bodies in his wake over his long, illustrious career.
Yeah, but I'm not sure he's going to add another one of these superstars to his list here tonight. His opponent might not have enough left to kick out of this one.
3.
Here is your winner, The Undertaker.
The flames are lit, and the competitors are as mentally prepared as they're going to be for this inferno match. A hard right hand, knocking his opponent down. Oh my, what a splash. Did you hear the impact on that kick?
A textbook reversal there.
A hard right hand, knocking his opponent down. The Undertaker is a 6'10" assault veteran. The best pure scratcher in the history of the business.
He isn't fooling around here, JR. Here we go. Tombstone pile driver.
Those blades show no mercy. They'll burn anything that comes near them.
I could watch these.
Oh, that was too close. They were nearly charbroiled.
And he thrust his hand right into his opponent's throat. The high-flying Shawn Michaels will stop at nothing to come away with a win. A striking elbow staggering the opponent.
This is great, JR. He's really letting his opponent have it. It's like he read his opponent's mind.
What a sequence of punches.
That size 14 connects. A sharp kick wearing down his opponent.
Look out. Here it comes.
And the dead man hits the choke slam. Good God, it must be nearly 200 degrees where we're sitting. A vicious blow to the opponent. We've got to be nearing the end, King. I don't know how much these superstars have to give. He's on fire! He's on fire! My Lord!
Here's your winner, The Undertaker.
The flames have gone out!
I don't know. He could have serious...
So this is a one-on-one match. Remember what's at stake here.
These two, Shawn Michaels and The Undertaker, will most certainly end up together in the Hall of Fame. So whenever they face off, it's bound to be a classic.
This is what WrestleMania is all about, ladies and gentlemen. The passion, leaving your body and heart and soul in the ring.
Oh, no! Yeah!
Big kick echoing around the arena.
Uh-oh.
From the ring to the floor. He's looking to fly.
One! Oh, gosh! Careful! Careful! Big time mistake there. Big time.
Playing mind games.
One! Yeah, a little intimidation there. Hey!
Undertaker.
Ah! A textbook reversal. Can he follow up?
Here he comes. The Undertaker's not out yet.
The veteran Undertaker, now doing what he does better than anyone else in the WWE.
Ah, look at this. Oh, look out.
King, are you looking forward to that huge match later tonight?
Well, we've talked about one for the ages, Michael, and that's just what we have in store tonight.
Shawn Michaels, the legendary showstopper, the greatest competitor in the history of the WWE. This personal animosity exploding between these men.
Watch it. Watch out here. There's no way. There's no way that Shawn Michaels is taking control again. Look at this. Oh, no. Yow.
WrestleMania is such a huge event. Many superstars have been here all week, interacting with the WWE Universe during fan access. What should we expect from The Undertaker now, King?
What he needs is for his opponent to make a mistake. If that happens, he's right back in this thing. Uh-oh. Hey! Ah, look at this!
Shawn Michaels has been a WWE champion, a world champion, intercontinental, and tag. Well, this is unexpected. What's he doing out here?
Oh, look out!
Shawn Michaels is putting on a show, hence the reason he's known as the showstopper.
Watch it! Watch out here!
His opponent is out of it. He's tuning up the band.
Woo, a little showboating going on here.
Look at this! Oh, no! Yow! Counter by HBK.
He plants him down with authority.
These superstars are so unpredictable. I'm having a hard time figuring out what they're going to do next.
Oh, look at that forearm.
Uh-oh. Hey!
And there they go again, sent crashing to the outside.
One! Man, this is one of those matches you just like to sit back and enjoy watching.
And again, the mind games are played.
One!
Ah! And he lights up his chest with a chop. Again, he sent crashing to the outside.
One!
Shawn Michaels has passion, a fire that burns deep inside his soul that will never allow him to give up in a match.
Absolutely. Shawn Michaels is the embodiment of heart. Ah, look at this. He's going to take another chance. Hey, HBK locks in the figure four.
You can see the wear and tear that this fight has taken out of these men.
Look at him unloading with the Dez press. Oh, look out!
And again, the showstopper heading to the top.
Perched high, this could be big.
Going top rope once more. HBK. Wow, look at that great flexibility. Michaels. There's a teeth-shattering super kick. And will this be it? One, two. A kick out, and you can see the frustration start to build.
And there's the flying forearm.
I can't believe everything that's transpired thus far. It's been so physical.
Oh, big Irish whip right into that security wall. He's got his opponent by the head.
3, 4.
What diabolical things are going through that mind right now?
When you get in control like this, you want to throw everything at your opponent. And that could be what we're seeing here. Looks like he's having trouble staying in the ring.
Oh, come on now. Put the damn monitor down.
1, 2.
Undertaker, the man from the dark side, never ceases to amaze.
3.
This is what WrestleMania is all about, ladies and gentlemen. The passion, leaving your body and heart and soul in the ring.
He's heading back up.
2.
Right now, his head must be screaming in agony. What's he gonna do here?
1,
He saw that one coming.
2,
Watch it.
3, 4.
And he breaks the hold. I guess he wants, and he's decided to take on all comers.
5.
Each of these competitors is looking for the slightest hint of weakness in the other.
Watch it. Watch it.
Michaels.
Watch out here.
No one else brings what Shawn Michaels brings. HBK, the most decorated superstar in WWE history. Superplex, throwing caution and bodies to the wind. HBK.
Wow, what an incredible super kick.
Will it be?
1, 2.
And he barely avoids the pinfall.
Right now, his head must be screaming in agony. Oh, what a shot. Look at this.
Michaels is so quick, nearly impossible to catch.
That'll cause some damage.
And he's out of the ring again. Under the ring. But this isn't a no disqualification match.
He might be trying to get disqualified. Oh, no.
Michaels.
These superstars are so unpredictable. I'm having a hard time figuring out what they're going to do next.
Yow. Oh, he's got that leg all locked up. He's still not through.
And again, the showstopper heading to the top.
Oh, gosh. Careful. Careful.
Oh, good Lord. What a sick thud.
Right now, his head must be screaming in agony. Uh-oh. Hey! Ah, look at this.
Going top rope once more. Michaels.
Perched high. This could be big.
Break.
This is what WrestleMania is all about, ladies and gentlemen. The passion. And Michaels once again tuning up the band.
1, 2,
3.
Three.
HBK. HBK with a huge win.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the main event. Please welcome to the arena, weighing 299 pounds from Death Valley, the Undertaker. From San Antonio, Texas, the Heartbreak Kid, SHAWN MICHAELS.
It's time to get it on. Let's see who really wants to win this the most. Ow! You can almost feel the pain. Listen, the bones fall. Boom! Across the knee and crack! The backbreaker. Ah, that's a doozy, folks. What a backbreaker. What intensity. Man, that was right in the face. This is what focused training will do for you, folks. He seems to have found something that works a bit often here. Can his opponent respond? And he loses balance now. Rearranged his face. There's some talk of adding special rules to this match, but you know, I'm glad that they didn't. This is gold standard sports entertainment. He leveled him. Well, if The Undertaker beats you, you always run the risk of the hounds of hell eating your rotting soul. Not the most motivating thing. It's probably very good motivation to win the match when you think of it. Otherwise, such an incredibly end. He's going to need some smelling salts and a miracle. Oh, right in the face. It's becoming pretty clear that he spent some long hours in front of the bag. Ouch. He's laid out flat. Totally busting up the leg. What do you think the Undertaker eats when he's hungry? Like maybe a small goat or a large rodent or something? Either way, I wouldn't want to sit at the dinner table with him. I might lose an arm or something if I get too close to him. Could you imagine? You have got to be kidding me. Wow, he just snapped it off. Oh, no, come on. Somebody stop the match. Where's security? Somebody stop this. Oh, slam down hard and with authority. And gets ready. Go to the corner at light speed. We're witnessing some amazing technique here tonight, folks. Will you look at the balance? Old school. nobody's going to recognize him after that.
Those all add up very quickly. Smart move on his part.
Brushed that one off and is up and ready. He just knocked him right on his backside.
Devastating.
Clearly, he's found the advantage. I think his opponent can run the count.
This is a good way to deplete your opponent's stamina. This is cool.
Oh, man. Not where you want to catch an 8.
Oh, that was a game changer.
Beautiful scoop and slam.
And a perfect landing, I might add.
Oh, a shot like that really takes the wind out of your sails. He's simply trying to stay on his feet after that. Oh my God, the last ride sends him straight to hell. Turn out the lights.
And your winner, The Undertaker.